welcome back to another episode with Wellness with Mo. Hi, my name is Mo, and I'm very glad that you joined me for today's episode. In today's episode, we're going to talk about a lovely Japanese word which means many things to many people. Today, we're going to talk about what is your Ikagi. Well, strap on your belts and get ready to enjoy today's episode. And I hope if you have any comments, you can always send me online and tell me what you like about our new episode. Well, for those who don't know, Ikagi is a Japanese word, and it has been used for a while in these past few years. So what is Ikagi? Ikagi means purpose, and purpose of your life. What are you born to do? What are you good at? What is your message to the human race? What is your message to develop, to support, to help others? What is your Ikagi? Today we're going to talk about Ikagi, and I want just to highlight that we did talk about on this podcast your purpose, but today I'm specifically talking about what's your Ikagi and what are the 10 rules to apply your Ikagi in your life. So, how can we answer and improve our Ikagi? Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are 10 rules or 10 major points I want you to listen to, and hopefully after this episode is done and over, hopefully it will be amazing, and hopefully you find your new Ikagi. Well, number 1, stay active and don't retire. This means that you should not retire, and I don't mean retirement as in the terms of working and retirement. No, it means that you should not retire. You should not stay home and do nothing. You should be always active in every sense, in every age. Even when you're 80, 90 years old, you have to be active. And why do we say this? Because in Japan, people are active until they're over 100 even. So, stay active and don't retire. This means that you should keep on doing what you love to do well. And what is your purpose in life. That is why it is important to keep doing these things of value that make you happy, that make you joyful, that make you mindful of others. Number 2, take it slow. Life, as we know, as we're living these days in this age of advanced technology, in this age of social media, in this age of Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and whatever, you need to take things slowly. And I don't mean slowly by meaning being slow at what you do, but taking things one step at a time, baby steps. You know the story of the turtle and the hare, where the hare was really arrogant and wanted and knew that he can easily beat the turtle because he was faster, he was quicker, he was smarter. That's what he says. But the whole idea of the story is that slow and steady wins the race. If you work smart and not hard, you will win the race. What happened to the hare? The hare decided to take a break in the middle of the race, and he slept and he kept on flexing his muscles to all the other animals around us, while the turtle was slowly walking until he reached the finish line, and the rabbit just realized that the turtle was going to win. And of course, it meant that he looked really, really bad. So, number 2 for today is take it slow. Being in a hurry has negative impact. Being fast, being distracted, being unorganized in your thinking, unorganized in your life with no plan is a recipe of disaster. The quality of life is slow and steady wins the race. Number 3, and that is really important, and we wouldn't realize this if we knew about it. Don't fill your stomach. So what do we mean by that, guys? Don't fill your stomach. That means don't overeat. Don't eat until you cannot breathe. That is not healthy. It is not good. It does not help you. It does not help you in knowing what's your Ikagi. In many religions and in health centers and health circles, they will always tell you, eat less. Doesn't mean you go hungry. Eat until you feel that you're okay. You're still hungry, but you're okay. So, less is more. Eating for a long period of time during your life, if you're eating less, it is better for your health and better to lead a healthy life. In other words, eating less and not filling out your stomach helps us to live healthier and longer life. Number 4, and this is a really important one, always surround yourself with good friends. If you don't surround yourself with good friends and you're always in the same circle of negative people, they will always keep you down. They will always not help you become and realize your full potential. This is why I personally always keep around people who are positive, people who struggle like I struggle, people who know that struggling is part of our life, part of our Ikagi. Because if we don't struggle, then what is our Ikagi? I always keep good, positive people. They're not necessarily the most happiest, because happiness still is a very long level to reach. But they have one thing. They don't give up. They pursue their dreams. They pursue their purpose. And they're always positive, even on their darkest days. During last year, as you know, everyone, I had a lot of demons creeping up to me, and only people who were positive, who I explained to, who understood how it felt to be in my shoes, are the only people who kept me going and believing that I will pass this crisis. That this crisis is just only a test from God. If I don't pass it, then I don't deserve my life. So surround yourself with good friends. Good friends are the best medicine for lessening your stress, for lessening your worries, and for living a longer, healthier, and a high quality life. Number 5, get in shape for your next birthday. And this, for me personally, I've been struggling again for the past few months to return to my previous shape, to return to my weight that I reached. But I know where I am. I need to get in shape. So getting in shape, physical activity, even when you're 70 years, even when you're 80 years, even when you're 90 years, physical activity is important. There's an excellent and amazing book. I forgot the name of the author. It is called Ikagi. And in it, the author explains that in certain Japanese cities, people live over 120 years. Not 100 years, over 120 years. Why? They walk every day. They cycle every day. They live in nature. They connect to nature. This is important. So they're always in shape, even when they're in their old age. The problem with us people who live in cities and big countries and polluted ones, that we have so much diseases, we contract so much health problems that we really forget. If we just concentrate on our food, on our lifestyle, on our health, then we will live longer. We will have a healthier life. We will not have back pains and muscle pains and other diseases that we gain. And I always say that to live a healthy life, you need several things. Not just getting in shape physically. Mentally, you have to keep on reading all the books, reading everything. Continue reading, because reading in itself is a mental exercise where you exercise your mind, where your mind keeps on exercising, and it's so good and it is great. People think that reading is such a boring issue, and I would always encourage people, even those who do not want to physically hold a book. Well, you can always audio read. You can always listen to audiobooks. It doesn't have the same effect, of course, but it's better than nothing. Reading is important. And guys, I need to point out something really important, that reading books traditionally, paper books, is much better than reading it on a Kindle or on a digital device. So that is number 5, getting back into shape before your next birthday. Number 6, and you would not imagine number 6 what it is. Well, number 6 is smile. You know the saying, smile and the world smiles back to you. Well, smiling is such an amazing thing to do, and so easy. The muscles that you use in smiling are very minimal. So smile. A cheerful attitude, an optimistic attitude, even in our darkest times, even in our bad times, smiling and being cheerful will always heighten your mood. And this is what I do with all my friends and those who call me and say, well, I'm really unhappy at my work. Well, I don't know what to do. Well, everything. I try to make them smile just by telling them nice words, by telling them the truth, by listening to them even. When I listen to them, just listen to them actively and not judging others, they feel better. So smiling would put people in a better mood, and it's really important. Number 7, reconnect with nature. And this is one thing us city folks, us city citizens, we don't do. Unfortunately, reconnecting with nature. We are human beings. We are part of the natural cycle of things. So when you connect to nature, you go back to our original status. So connecting to nature is really, really, really important, because it is possible. Go out, walk in a garden, walk in the desert, like I used to do. I love hiking in deserts. I love reconnecting and seeing the mountains, because when I see the mountains, I think, oh my God, wow, how amazing, how majestic these big rocks are. And they're so insurmountable that we human beings are always tested to prove ourselves, our dominance. Reconnect with nature. It is amazing. Number 8, to improve your Ikagi, give thanks. And what we mean by give thanks is gratitude. We lack practicing gratitude these days. We are not content. We are always hungry for more. We do not say thank you. Thank you for having a great family. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my mind. Thank you for my sons, my daughters, my lovely wife, my lovely husband. Thank you, God. We have to always give thanks. We have to always give thanks to those who help us, for those who try and help us, for those strangers. We have to always give thanks to our work, to our managers, to our leaders, to our family. It's important, and I always urge and encourage everyone to always have a gratitude book. I always journal every day. I'm grateful. I'm happy. Why? Because this is important. It is important. We tend to forget that gratitude is important. It makes us feel better. It makes us feel happier. As a mindfulness coach, I always tell my clients, you have to live in the moment. Mindfulness is nothing but awareness of the present moment, of what you're doing. There is no point to live in the past. The past is gone, past, dead, history. You cannot change what's happening. I always tell people, the past, you cannot change. You can change now. You have the ability to change the outcome of your future. There is no point of worrying about the future, even though we tend to. This is a normal thing. As human beings, we tend to worry about the future, worry that things will not work out. I tell you, if you want to improve your Ikagi, if you want to live a longer life, if you want to have purpose in your life, live the moment. Live the moment. Do not regret the past and do not worry about the future. Live the moment. The moment is now. The action is now. If you want to change something, changing right now. For those who are listening to me, if you are unhappy with work, change now. Don't keep complaining. If you're unhappy with work, find something else. Find another position, another job within your company. If you don't like the company as a whole and the culture is toxic, leave the company. Go find something else. If you don't want to continue and pursue your full-time job and you want to pursue a freelance entrepreneurial style, go ahead. I encourage. But it is your decision and you have to think of it today. I cannot decide. No one can decide. You have to live the moment and decide for yourself today. Number 10, follow your Ikagi. Follow your purpose. Follow your talent. And this is the whole thing. Follow what you're good at. For me, I'm good at helping people and supporting people and developing people and being there and being mindful for others and being in the purpose of serving others. That's my purpose. I have nothing else. I have no intention of being someone in the finance. I have no intention of being someone in IT or technology. My intention, my purpose, my life goal is helping others, young, small, children, people, my friends, other people I don't know. That is my goal. When I help someone, when I give support in terms of words, when I feel that I did something, it is amazing. So these are the 10 rules to pursue your Ikagi. So next time when you want to pursue your Ikagi, your purpose in life, you have to remember those 10 rules. It's important. Life is short and sweet. And we only have one chance at it. So until next time, until next episode, God bless you. Keep safe and see you next week. Bye bye.